Hey everyone, this is a piano tutorial for Good Time by Owl City and Rae Jepson. You'll be working on four main chords. Just G sharp, that's G sharp, E flat, and G sharp. You'll be working off this E flat chord, E flat, B flat, and E flat. B flat chord, B flat, F, and B flat, and C, C, G, and C. You'll be playing that throughout the entire song. It's just repetitive, and it'll just, it changes up a little bit, but you'll get it all. There will be three main parts. Sorry. There will be the intro, the verse, and the chorus. The intro sounds like this. Here's the verse. That's the verse, and here's the chorus. Okay, so here is the first part of the song before the intro. So this is kind of like a pre-intro. It's right before Adam Young from Owl City starts singing. It's gonna sound like this. You're just pressing these chords, you're not doing anything with them yet on the left hand, so just try and pay attention. I'll play it very slowly. You start off with this G sharp chord with playing nothing on your right hand, so you hit this. Okay? Rock back and forth between this B flat and this G on the right hand. When you hit this G again, you're going to play this E flat chord at the same time. Go down to this F. Play this B flat with your thumb. Hit this F. And then E flat here. I'll play it again very slowly. Okay, then you're gonna repeat this up until the the E flat. Then you're gonna switch instead of this. It's gonna be so. That's. So it's going to sound like this. Okay. You're going to repeat that again. Stopping on the C though, not going to the C flat. Okay. Then you're going to play this. How to do this? It's right down the line here. It's G sharp, G, F, E flat, B flat, G, and F. So you're playing at the same time with the chord. So at this B flat, you're going to play the E flat chord, and then you're going to play this D along with this B flat chord. You're not going to go on a C. You're just going to stop at this D, and then the intro will come in. So one more time, I'll play this very slowly just so you understand it. Let me do that last part one more time for you. Oh, sorry. There we go. Alright, I'm going to play that one more time slowly for you just to make sure you understand it. Alright, moving on to the chorus. Once again, it's going to sound like this. Here you're going to want to subdivide the chords, so it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Over and over and over again. Same chords, just pressing the keys at in order. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. And then your right hand's going to do kind of this. Let me teach you that slowly. It's a bit tricky at first. Oh, sorry. I use one finger to show you how just clear, so you understand the keys, but you're actually not supposed to do that. So you're supposed to use, I use my ring here, my index and my thumb most of the time. Sometimes, most of the time, my middle too. I barely use my pinky at all, but you can use whatever's comfortable for you. Just don't use one finger. So this is what it's going to sound like. Okay. Except you're not going to play, when you play your C chord with your left hand, you're not going to play your thumb. You're just going to play this. Oh. So. Okay. The second part starts off the same way. So. Then you're going to go G, B flat, G. Okay? You don't even have to play that last G if you don't want to. Okay, and then after that, it's going to start off the same way as the last two. So here you're going to play. Sorry, it's not this F. So basically it's the first time I showed you, it's just a little backwards instead of going that. Okay. Okay, so after that part, you're actually going to come up here and you're going to go. That's optional. You don't even have to do that. You can actually go here, or you can just play. I suggest you do this though. It's a little tricky, but you'll get it. So after this part, okay, so it's gonna go on beat 2 and 3 is when you'll hit G sharp and G, and then beat 1 on this E flat chord is gonna be your F. Let me do that again slowly. Oh. And then when you come over to this B flat chord, it's gonna be It's Always a Good Time. I showed you that, the notes for that. Okay, then you're just gonna start the intro over again. Sorry, I'm gonna replay the intro for you. Then you're actually gonna repeat the intro, so it's gonna sound like this. Same notes. Verse. Here's an alternative ending for the chorus. It's like this. This C sharp, C and E flat, along with this G sharp chord. You can go, which I suggest you do. If you want to have an alternative ending. So it's going to sound like this slowly. so then it goes on. If you didn't get the right hand for that, it's a C and E flat, B flat and E flat, and then It's Always a Good Time. That's pretty much the intro. Now I'm going to work on this verse with you. You're going to move your left hand up an octave. So you're playing up here. And then it goes into the chorus. And that's, so you already got the intro down. That's 1 out of 3 parts that you need to know. This is 2 out of 3. Here's the verse. You're going to still subdivide, but on the 4th beat, you're going to play this E. Okay, so here's what you play on the right hand. So here's the second part of the right hand. You're going to skip to this F. And then you're going to go down here, but I'll teach you that. Here's the first 2 parts of the verse. So it's a little harder to subdivide at the verse, but you'll get it. Just really pay close attention to what I'm doing on the left hand. I'm going to play it as slow as possible. Okay, then you're going to move down here. This is Adam's part. Same thing as the beginning. Then you're going to go what I taught you before. Okay, you should know that. If you don't, I'll play it slower again. You don't even have to subdivide on this one. Okay, now I'm going to get into the chorus. It's going to sound like this. Okay, now this is a little more upbeat, but it's very easy to play. So it's going to go, you can either subdivide or play whole chords. It's your choice. I like to subdivide. It makes it more like of an upbeat sound. So I'm gonna actually teach you like this, and then you can subdivide if you want, because it's easier to just teach like this, just like the pre-intro. Okay, then you're gonna come down here. You should know all these. You're just moving your hand down, back and forth between octaves. Oh. Now there's a little bit of there's a little bit more to the chorus, so I just play this. Okay, and that's where it'll end. So after, play the alternative ending for what I taught you in the intro. With that, and then you're going to play that again. Stop here at this D. Okay, if you didn't clearly get that, I'll play that entire thing for you one more time very slowly. goes the chorus, and that repeats a couple times throughout the song. I'll teach you, it changes a little bit, I'll teach you that later. For right now, I'm going to get into Carly's verse. Or, it's pretty much Adam's intro, just in a higher octave. Alright, so here's where Carly starts. It sounds like this. Sorry. So from there, you don't even have to repeat. This is a one-time thing. Okay, then you go down here for the verse. This is where Adam starts. Same thing as before, but actually after that one time you're going to come up here. This is where Carly is, Carly's voice. Then it goes right back to Adam. Okay. So after that, actually, I'm going to play that for you one more time just in case you didn't clearly understand. So after this, it's going to go to Adam, then Carly, sorry, then it's going to go back to Adam, and we don't even have to try. Right into the chorus again. And that repeats once. It's going to play twice. It's not going to have this. It's just going to go right into each other. So it's going to sound like... it doesn't do this, it just stops there and then it goes okay, this is kind of a fancier part, but it still uses the same notes. This is where it starts. No matter when, it's always a good time. Actually, you want to cut this chord, this E flat chord, off as fast as possible, so it's gonna sound like so. And then that's kind of like where everybody shouts. It's always a good time. I'll just teach you that in a second after I teach you this part. Okay, so it's just gonna work off those 5 notes. Okay, it's gonna go in this order. This part, and then when you play this B flat chord on your left hand, you're going to play octaves. If you don't know how to play octaves, it's either your thumb or your ring, or your thumb and your pinky, and it's going to be like this. Okay? You kind of have to bounce around, or you can play either or. I like to play octaves. It makes it sound a lot better for that specific part because it's kind of a louder part. So it's going to be oh, sorry. I kind of screwed up there too. That's F, 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 E flat, G, and B flat. You don't even have to go to the C, just play. Just stop at this B flat chord, and then you're going to go right onto the chorus again. Okay, now here's the last chorus. It does kind of change a little bit. So it's going to sound like this. Same as usual. So you're going to go right into this. So after that, after you end here, I like to do this kind of thing. And end with that, that kind of chord. It just sounds nice. So after this, you're going to play what this is on a lower octave. Okay. Let me play that again for you one more time very slowly. There, which is G, B flat, and E. You kind of roll your fingers a little bit. One more time. I'm going to play the last intro again. Right into this. That's the end of the tutorial. Please check out my cover of this song and subscribe.